Hello. We're gonna try to answer a question, and my living room is a disaster, so I apologize. I've had some questions about sitting, and our guest stars appearing. So, couple things are kids having their balance, and he does not have his balance. He's not a perfect sitter by any stretch of the imagination. His balance is definitely getting better. Oh, you have thoughts on this? Are you telling people things? In fact, right now, like I'm working on his asymmetry because all his weight is shifted over to his right. So actually, this is kind of a sidebar, but we went to the park today to get some outdoor time. And it's in San Francisco, there's lots and lots of hills. So one of the things that I did was, this isn't gonna work right now, but I set him so that his right side was downhill, so that like naturally gravity was pulling him this way. So he actually had to shift onto the left to maintain balance. It didn't last very long because he can move out of sitting very easily. But so one of the questions I've gotten is kids losing their balance backwards, like they turn their muscles on and go backwards. And I've talked about this before, especially for newer sitters, but for kids that are sitting pretty stably, one of the things that you can do is, let's see, you want to get them further forward than 90 degrees. So like this would be 90 degrees. Oh, here, you want to play with your toy? So you want to get them further forward than that and kind of come over them so that they can't quite get to 90. And the goal is going to be that they're going to kind of come up and bump into you and then come back down again and come up and bump into you. Because one of the things that happens with the kids that kind of throw themselves back is that they are potentially getting fatigued. They don't know how to grade their muscles very well. And so they turn everything on and they can't turn on the opposing muscles to kind of come back forward because it's too much force for them. So that's one thing you can do. Continuing to work on core strength, also working on transitioning into sitting. So like the more that your kiddo is moving around, rather than just working on having them become a stationary sitter, work on them being up on their hands and knees, getting into sitting, like that, or coming up. All of those things, the more that they can get in and out of the position on their own, the better they're going to be at maintaining their balance. So if they do sit, work on getting out of sitting, work on, we haven't done a lot of work on getting into sitting, but he spends a lot of time he gets onto his knees and pulls up to standing a lot. Oh, sorry, are you, raspberries is his new favorite thing. But from here, see, I don't know if you just saw that, he could have easily gone to sitting, but so because he's playing with those motions, his body's learning how to regulate how much control he needs in different positions. I'm not sure if this is making sense at all. But that first trick I showed you is a good one to help them start to learn some control. And then you can move back further. So like the goal is to get them up to 90 and then even be able to go a little bit past 90, and then they can come back forward again like he just did there. So like this is a little bit far, like this would be a loss of balance, but even if he can figure out how to get back into sitting from here, he's working on figuring out where midline is and what muscles need to go on and off. I hope that makes sense. Let me know if you have questions, and I hope you guys are all having a good day. I have been on Zoom or webinars since 9 o'clock this morning, so I just got off my last one. Anyway, I am now done with screens for a while. Thanks.